guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. This is very different to what we're used to. If you can't tell already by these amazing mountains in the background, we are in a 1.18 world. Awesome! Not just any world, mind you. This is a server, and this is my server. I have created a new server for me and my friends to play on in 1.18. A safe space where we can all be together, have fun, trusted players only, in a community where we can build amazing things together and really enjoy the very best of Minecraft. So this is what we've done. This is what I've done. I'm the only one here right now. I'm about to let everyone in very shortly. This seed is one I spent a lot of time looking for. Hand-picked, beautiful seed location. I'm absolutely over the moon with how this is looking, and this is going to be a wonderful place for us to all start building a world together. Plenty of interesting biomes in the immediate vicinity, and this incredible, incredible landscape where everyone's going to spawn in for the very first time. So this server I'm calling a NeueCraft, N-E-U-E. That means the new in German, and this is new for us. This is a new beginning. This is going to be a new place for us to play in a safe and friendly way, and I, for one, cannot wait to get into this and see how far we're going to get. First episodes in a new world are always a little bit, just trying to make as much progress as you can in the early days to get past the initial bottlenecks and try to get some efficient things in place. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it together with everyone else and see how far we get. So I hope you enjoy this very first episode of NeueCraft, and stick around. This is going to be a long-term investment for me. I'm going to put a lot of time into this world, and we're going to see how much of an amazing place we can make it. Enjoy! So, hopefully a couple more people will start popping in soon. What do you think of our start location?
Oh, I really like the ice mountain.
I tried to pick us a biome that has a really nice mountain right at the start, and somewhere that has a lot of diverse biomes that aren't too far away. Hey, I see Gura. Hey, Gura.
Okay, let's get some wood.
Let's do that. Punch some trees.
Oh, hello, Dark.
Hey, Grey Dog. How's it going? Welcome to the server. Okay, and it's ceremonial in Minecraft. We're going to start by punching our very first tree. Here we go. And nice achievement. Nice recipes. Here we go. We're off to the races. Okay, we have a crafting table, and boom. Then, straight away, we need to get ourselves some planks, and of course we need to make a pick, and yes, probably an axe as well, right? Just a little bit of exploratory caving, and able to really quickly find ourselves a bit of starter coal and iron. That should be enough to get us going at least. I seem to be stuck in a circle. Never mind, let's just get mining, and off we go. We can get some iron smelting, get some better tools ASAP. So I continue to explore the area around spawn. Quickly found ourselves a little ocean over here through the acacia forest. And some birch. Hurrah! First birch I've seen so far. Animals, yes please. We need some food pretty badly. So, sorry Mr. Sheep. No hard feelings. And yeah. In terms of what we're going to do, I think we're all hoping to try and have a little community relatively close together around spawn. It's a pretty good location to be able to do that, and if we're not too spread out, then we can all get to each other and interact as much as possible. I might go out there and explore the ocean a bit. I think I saw some salmon. And yeah, I'm going to do a starter base first of all, is my plan, I think. Just get a little somewhere to live off the ground, somewhere close to spawn, so I can welcome new people joining every time. And yeah, from there, obviously, eventually I want to have a much larger base, whether that's an expansion of the first or whether it's a totally separate thing, I'm not sure. But in the back of my mind, I've got this idea for doing... come here, salmon. Oof. Oof, gotcha. I really want to do like an Aztec build this season. Try something totally different. I've never built in that style. Something really interesting looking. And because the ore distribution in 1.18 changed quite a bit, we should have a lot more access to copper with this version of Minecraft. Oh, drowning, and drowned. Let's get out of here quickly. So with a lot more copper means potentially we could use a lot more of the orange and the sort of bluey-green, teal copper. Get some really vibrant stuff going, maybe with some terracottas and sandstones, and also some of my favorite materials like the crimson and warp stems. Maybe mixing all that together, get this really vibrant palette going in a very Aztec style, which obviously suits Minecraft, being quite blocky. So we'll see how that starts to unfold as the season progresses.
Yes, now I have bone meal. I can start my moss business.
French has all the moss. Let's go.
Ooh, where did Harlock go? Here you go. Here's my first real peek into a cave, and oh boy, that is absolutely enormous. So terrifying, but so beautiful. Just look at that. Dare I venture inside? I'm gonna have a little peek. Wow, this looks like mob heaven. Yep. I don't think I'm quite ready to go too deep in here, but I'll have a little nose around, see what we can find. Try not to die. Come on. Come on, Skelly. Gotcha. Alright. And these cliffs and caves, look how deep they go down here. I need to light this area up pretty badly. Make it a little bit safer to move around. Oh my goodness, it just keeps going. Look at this. I'm impressed, Mojang. I'm really impressed. That's a geode. Yes. After a bit more exploration in the new caves, I put on my big boy pants and really went around and gathered quite a lot of materials. Got quite a few levels from taking out a lot of mobs that were spawning down there, and now I'm starting to try and make my way back to spawn. Although I am a little bit lost, I must admit. It makes it difficult to navigate when all you can see is gigantic hills in every direction. So, ooh, what's down here? Another cave? This looks pretty cool. Pretty dangerous. I love the sort of the new water level stuff as well. Oh, netherrack. Portal. Abandoned, ruined portal. Yes, please. I think we're going to make the most of that. Let me just make sure this area is safe. And I'm going to go in and get that gold block, and hopefully there's a chest there as well. Yep, there are 2 gold blocks here, which was pretty cool. So let's see what's in here. Ooh, yeah. As you can see from my inventory, I am already pretty full. So I'm going to try and head back to spawn. I think I need to start putting down some chests at the very least, because I'm struggling to manage my inventory right now. I've got a good little starter set of stuff to get me going. So let's just consolidate and collect what we can and head on back. And the only question is, which way is back? I really don't know. Ooh, hello. Who's that? Gura, Gura. Over here, Gura. Over here. He's seen me. Yes. Excellent. Come rescue me. Splash. Excellent. Nice. Thank you, Gura. You come to my rescue. Gonna take me home the fast way. You and your fancy pants. Let's go. Oh, you got a golden apple? Or was that a god apple you've got already? Unbelievable. Whee! This is fun. Okay, we've made it back to spawn. It took a little while to figure it out, but we found it, and I need to put down a chest and start offloading some things, just so I've got some inventory space to carry on exploring and collecting. And from this initial set of seed materials, we'll start making a house. I think the first thing we probably need to do is get a few more trees in this area. I got some saplings, and I'll plant those, grow them, and then we'll have a bit more of a sustainable source of wood near spawn here that we could use for building our first base. And of course, we're going to need a little bit more of a sustainable food supply, so I'm just going to make a really, really small wheat farm here. We picked up enough seeds from villager areas and breaking grass, and if we just make ourselves an itty bitty little wheat farm here to kickstart things off, it should be absolutely fine for us to start with, at least. Better than nothing. And look who's joined us on the server here now. We have my little buddy Axel, just admiring the landscape and amazed at the mountains that we see. And I'm just about to plant the very first foundations of my base, which should be interesting to start planning out. So on the server here, we have a whole bunch of good friends from the previous server, including Axel here. We have Gura, of course, and French. We also have Spaz, Dr. Kaz, Greydog, Harlock, Josiah, Pexi, Ellie, Tori, Truta, and Venix. So quite the little ensemble of Minecrafters who I am really looking forward to playing with and building a wonderful community with on this server together. Just counting out the corners here, trying to make sure that I leave the right spacing for a door in the middle. I'm gonna go with a oak log framed house, and then I'm just gonna have to use cobble for the time being because I simply don't have anything else at the moment for the walls. But I understand that calcite is much more abundant in this world. It comes in veins and not just geodes, so I kind of like the idea of trying to find a bit more of that and using that as a building material more in this world. I did mention Aztec earlier on that this first build is just going to be a little bit of a safer known territory kind of build, just my starter house at least. Going to make it look nice and pretty, of course, but at the same time I am going to push myself a bit later on once we are established, we have a good set of tools and a good stockpile of materials to start thinking about what we can do with a different building style for my main base. This is just going to be my starter base. So the starter base structure is coming on pretty well. We have sort of the basic four walls, we have a roof line, and we have a front door. So slowly but surely we're getting there, but access to materials is obviously the big limiting factor at the beginning, so we do what we can with what we can find. Yeah, I'm pleased with this start. I kind of want to put a second floor in up here. That's the plan eventually. I need to put a staircase in and get a little bedroom upstairs with some windows. And oh, hey Pexi, how's it going, man? Good to see ya. You got some diamonds already. I don't believe it. Damn, these guys move fast. There's been a fair bit of activity here at spawn. Dr. Cass is planting some seeds. As we can see, someone has built a snow observatory up in the mountains. We have some nice housework going on over here from Gura. Harlock, I think, is building a amazing looking place. You can just start to see it rendering in now at the entrance to the valley, way off in the distance. And yeah, this is my little starter home right here, right next to spawn. So where we were just standing here is the world spawn, right here. I put my house here as a little welcoming hello to everyone who comes. Still needs a bit of work, but I think it's getting there. Hey, Dr. Cass. Did you find a spawner down there?
A double spawner. Two zombie spawners next to each other.
Nice. Oh, right. Wait, how do we get down? Ah, I found it. Yeah. I can jump all the way down there. Okay. Whoa. That's a long way down. That is really scary.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Dr. Cass, what have you built here? This is amazing.
It's at -20, so yeah, it's quite a drop. and then you can walk in. You can see 2 spawners next to each other.
Oh, nice finds. Very nice finds.
It's also so close to spawn, so it's really nice.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
And then you can just sweeping edge all of them. It's for everyone to use.
This is absolutely fantastic. Good. And so the next project I think I'm going to undertake is going to require some glass. Well, I'd like it to require some glass. I don't think it needs any. I'll need a few pieces, but I'm missing sand and glass in my world right now for decoration and windows and everything else. So I came just the other side of the acacia biome and found the desert. No desert temples in sight just yet, but I just stopped at the first hill and I'm taking back about as much sand as I can carry on my trusty horse. You can see off there in the distance. This horse was gifted to me by Dr. Cass. Well, I bought it from him for a stack of iron. But yeah, it's really helping get around this world where before we have elytras, because I have been chewing through my food like absolute no one's business, just because of the sheer amount of running and jumping you have to do to get over this now much less flat terrain than it was before. So appreciating horse life as well. Inspired by Dr. Cass doing a community project with his public XP farm, I've made this. First villager breeder. Oh, hearts! That's the first time I've seen them do that as well. That's really promising. Don't get frustrated. Make a baby. Oh, they got frustrated. Maybe they're not got enough food yet. Leave them to it for a little while. But very simple setup. This is using the Logical Geek Boy design, where we just had the 9x9 farm with the guy who makes all the food. He passes it to the other guy. They get all loved up. And then there's some beds over here that a baby will try and get to because he thinks he can walk across these trapdoors. So he tries to. And then they fall in the water stream, which goes underneath, and they stay down there until they're babies, until they grow up. And when they do, they grow up into this little water stream, which they swim up into, and they should end up right over here, I believe. So I think we should be good. Just to leave these guys doing their thing. And when we check back, hopefully there'll be a whole bunch of villagers in here that we can all come and help ourselves to. And I put a simple, you just put a rail cart in here and it will zip through the corner where they're being held and pick them up. And then people can do what they want with them. Transport them off by rail or by boat. So that should solve any villager needs that we have as a community, hopefully. Needs a bit of tidying up and stuff. I've run out of blocks to do so, but I'll come back and finish that off later. Just wanted to show some of these amazing caves that we get out of this update. So the surface is just up there, and look at this. Just look at this. Isn't this incredible? Someone's already been here, hence there's a bit of lighting and crafting table and some dirt down there. Look at this. Dripstone coming off of there, the water flowing down. This place is just absolutely enormous. We've got mobs way off in the distance over there. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Also, an absolute death trap. We have had more deaths on this server than I have ever seen. Like, when we were first exploring, when nobody had any armor or any good tools or anything, any good weapons, we were seeing deaths like every 5 minutes. Everyone was just dying constantly. And it's partly because of these drops. A lot of people were just falling from high places and accidentally falling off a ledge. Happens a lot in places where there's lots of caves and cliffs. And also, it's dark, it's not good. Also, just the sheer number of mobs down here. I mean, we're not even near the floor right now, but we can already see them spawning down there. Once you are down there, you've got to start lighting things up pretty quick and be prepared to defend yourself, because yeah, you are gonna die. Someone there with an enchanted sword. Ooh, ooh. So yeah, the caves and cliffs are amazing. The ore distribution changes make it really interesting as well, because it's very different to before. and such a challenge just to stay alive while exploring now. It's totally changed the game. I think it's made it a lot harder, which is good. Which is good, because it was kind of a little bit too easy before, and it also means you don't need to do quite as much mining as you once did, because there's so much open space to explore now underground. It just makes finding ores that little bit easier. So much more of it is exposed, and the new distribution helps a lot. And there's a waterfall I can probably jump into to get down there. So I'm going to give this a go and see if I can survive a little exploration down there and maybe get that sword. Just look at this beauty. Absolutely stunning. Such a beautiful, beautiful update, Mojang. Very well done indeed. Very well done. It's good to see dripstone finally coming to life. Like, we had small dripstone caves in 1.17, but it wasn't anything like this. Look at the size of these stalactites, stalagmites connecting as well. Really love the way this looks. Come here, mister. I want your pats. Nope. I captured myself a couple of cows. I made myself a little cow farm back here. So I put the original 2 cows up in here, and I've been breeding them like crazy. I think we're at the limit of how many can fit in a space. And then I just go in here and I get my wheat, and I would feed these guys the babies, then fall down below, wait till they grow up, and I push this button, they get lavaed, and yeah, their drops go into this chest. Isn't that sweet? So now we have beef and we have leather, as long as I keep harvesting my crops and feeding those cows. Yeah, things are coming on really nicely. I've just updated my house here. I previously used a load of cobble because it was what I had at the beginning, but I've since been mining some calcite. I've just done a little mix of calcite and polished diorite here in the walls, and I think it looks a lot better. A lot better. I'm still waiting for the roof to fully oxidize. It'll take its time because I just put it on unoxidized rather than laying it all out. But it's getting there. You can start to see a few little bits of green popping in. Up on the roof there. Really nice. And some around the back is looking good. Yeah, the house is looking really great. And check this out. We have another gift from Truter here. Thank you for setting up the server. What have you? Oh my, Truter. Oh my goodness. What is this? 9 diamonds and some iron blocks. My goodness. I definitely haven't done anything to deserve that, but thank you very much indeed. Thank you. So, French Baguette said he'd put up a shop somewhere here at spawn. So, what's this? Could that be it? I think that could be it. First shop at the village. Oh, look at this. This is really good. 1 diamond per stack. Ah, yeah. Stock coming soon. Oh, this is fantastic. And it's like a proper Christmas tree, like custom spruce tree. I love it, French. I love it. Now, just behind my base here, and then we've got the villager breeder. Villagers are starting to come out of that now. And I need some villagers to trade with, which is the reason for breeding them in the first place. And so just behind the house here up on the hill, cleared a bit of land, and I'm starting to put in a bit of a villager trading hall. So there's going to be a zombie setup here. This is a tried and tested technique of mine that I use. I'll explain it when I get one in. And then each of these represents a workstation that's going to exist inside here. So I was just putting the building structure in. I got the wooden pillars. I put some cobbled deep slate down as the base layer. And now I was just going to try using a little bit of snow. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'll show it properly in a minute, but at the top of the hill there is the library. It's finished. And from the villager breeder, I boated the guys over. It's the other side of that hill over there. I boated them all the way to here, going all the way downhill. Now we've got to go back uphill. So I've just laid a load of mine tracks down. These I almost entirely got from abandoned mine shafts, actually, which is great. So this is the first test. See if this is enough powered rails to get someone up. No, it's not. Okay, I need more. Grey Dog's testing the cart for me, going up the hill. Will it make it? Will it make it? Make it, make it, make it. Go on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's looking good. Are you there, Grey Dog?
No!
Oh, the last bit. I've got 2 powered rails left. Just the right amount. Okay. Nice. I was just saying to everyone on the server, I haven't seen a single phantom yet in this server because I sleep. I skip the night so much. I was carrying a bed on me at all times. I said I'm the B-dubs of the server. Maybe I should start carrying around a clock. And there we go. Grey Dog gave me one. Isn't that nice? We should hang it on the wall. Nice. Thank you, Grey Dog. Took a little while because this abandoned mine shaft is an absolute maze, but I did remember seeing this guy, so I just found it again. And I'm going to collect all the string because it's super useful. So this is the spider spawner. I lit it up, and we're going to make a little simple spider spawner out of this guy. Nice and easy. Okay, so the spider spawner is complete. You can see it in there through the tinted glass. The spawner is producing away. The spiders go into a water stream, and that water stream simply pushes them into the center. This little area here, they'll all get attracted over here, and we just sit here and swipe it away. Nice and easy. Some hoppers pick up all the drops, and they end up in here. There they go. So we've got everything we need out of this. We've got a boat ton of string. I've already taken away a lot of the spider eyes that I needed from my initial batch of potions of weakness. And yeah, it's done us proud. I think we're not going to be wanting for string anytime soon. And for a mushroom, we just need some podzol, which I know is over here. Put a block 8 in the air so we don't get some that are too high. And let's axe this thing down. And boom, our first potions of weakness. Look at that. Fantastic. That did it. Okay. So, let's just make sure I'm fully healed in case these guys break out, something goes wrong. All we need to do is tempt this guy back over here, flip the switch so he is isolated, and then kapang! Woohoo! Off he goes. He ends up over there. We're going to do our first healing and get our first achievement for doing this. So, it's the Silk Touch. Ta-da! Heal me up. Give him a couple of minutes. And so, things have been progressing pretty well on the server here. We've been super busy. The library, the trading center, is up and running. So this is the building. We haven't seen it in any detail yet. I still want to make it look a little better, but the snow worked out pretty well, I think. It's very different kind of look, very high contrast with the spruce logs and the snow there, and some deep slate, and yeah, a bit of warped and birch on the roof. I think the roof is a little something not quite right about it. It might be the angle, it might just need some variation up there. But anyway, it's just a hall as a starting point, and it was a opportunity to just stick in a load of villages like we had been transporting over. And here we go. We already have all the villages converted over, and also they were all zombified. Completely by accident, they've all been zombified twice. We zombified them once when we brought them in here, and then put them into their stations. And then was AFK, and the door here previously was wood, and that wooden door got broken down by zombies, and they broke into here at night and re-zombified every single one of these villages. Oh boy! So we had to go and get some golden apples, and I had to go and buy some golden apples, and unzombify them all, kill them all, and get them all back. And back they are, and you know, we have some good deals. We've got mending for 1, flame, sweeping edge 3, projectile protection and breaking, silk touch, infinity. I think the only one, efficiency 4, yeah, that was at 1. That's gone down actually after being re-zombified, which is good. So I didn't get efficiency 5, but I can buy those and combine them. Fortune 3, this was expensive. Oh, it's down to 1 now. Yes! That was expensive before, so actually that zombie did me a small favour. So we filled this room up completely. Grey Dog gave me a lot of help in getting all of these zombies in these villages in here as well. We did this together, and then we needed a bit more room, so I made another floor down here in the basement. This is still a work in progress. We're still getting the villagers in. But I needed to get some farmers in because I completely ran out of emeralds. We got our first set of books out of these guys, which allowed us to lock the trades of some of these. However, I ran out of emeralds pretty quick. So the emeralds are going to come from down here, selling food to these guys. We still need to do a bit of curing and etc. And I can't get out because we've made it too secure. So the zombies can't get in. So let's go out here for a minute. Right next door, built. The same setup I tend to do in all my worlds is this with the villager farms. So we just have a standard farm set up, and I need to stop that converting to grass somehow. And yeah, they have a guy in the middle here in a rail cart, and there's a hopper mine cart right there in between the two of them. So this guy harvests the food, he does it right there, he tries to pass it to that dude, and it gets sucked up by the hopper minecart before it gets to him and put in a row of hoppers, which I'm going to have go inside there. And the same over here. So we have carrots here and potatoes here, and these guys are just going to start producing food for us that we can then start selling to the guys in here. I'm just going to break this door down for the minute. And oh, here we go. What's going on? Has Grey Dog made an elevator? He has. Look at this. Oh, Grey Dog, I put in the hoppers and I put in the droppers. I hadn't yet made an elevator, so Grey Dog has done that, and now all the items get pushed all the way to the top and end up in a chest. Well done, Grey Dog. Excellent work. This means we can take the output from here. Let's just take all those potatoes and come over to these guys, start selling them, and get the emeralds that we need. And these guys are all discounted too. You get mega discounts with the farmers, but it's a start. It's enough. So we're probably going to want to make a wheat farm to sell more wheats. We're definitely going to want to make a pumpkin farm because we can sell those for 1-to-1. So we're going to make a big automatic pumpkin farm somewhere. And yeah, carrots, of course, we can sell to this guy, and beetroots are the other thing we can sell. So this guy's doing beetroots, this guy's doing beetroots, this guy's doing pumpkins, yeah. So they all do something different, but it's immediately got me 27 more emeralds, which means I can go upstairs, buy a load more books, using books I get from the sugarcane and the cow farm. So we've got all the ingredients to start selling, and we've also started selling already. See that down there? Have I got my spyglass? I have. Check that out. It's a shop. I made a shop. Let's go down and have a look. I'm not the only one. So French made the first shop on the server. He and Grey Dog made a farm in the nether to get hoglins, and they were giving food and leather, which they were selling in this little tree shop here as a starting point. So right next to that, I put my first little market stand, and we are selling leads, mending books, and That was unbreaking, but somebody took the front one on the front apparently. In addition to that, great. French also made the block book store. Whoa, look at this. So he's got mending, efficiency 5, protection 4, fortune 3, silk touch, power 4, feather 4, respiration, aqua affinity, charms 4, knockback 2, sweeping edge 3, looting 3, lure 3, depth strider and thought. Wow, that's a lot of books. A lot of books. Look at them all. He's been trading like crazy. And it's night. Do I have a bed? I do not. Let's just check to see if I've made any sales. Oh yeah. So 1 diamond per book. I'm selling here. This is the mending. Unbreaking, sorry. So that's been popular. And for mending, I've said 8 gold or 1 diamond per book. People have been giving me 10 gold apparently. Even leads. Wow. This was full of leads. I was just asking 1 gold ingot per lead, and someone's been buying up a whole load of those. So we're going to run upstairs super quick and sleep before I get taken out. That's good. Our first commercial endeavor is seems to be working. Good progress. Good progress. The server has only been up and running for less than 6 days as it stands, and we're already making amazing progress. People are already talking about going to the Nether, doing the Ender Dragon, going to the End, doing the Ender Dragon, and we're going to try and do that as a bit of a group. So hopefully I can be part of that if the timings work out, and we can all get that on camera and get as many people doing it together as can make it. But that will probably be for next episode, because I think we've made incredible progress here, and in just this short 5.5 days that we've been going, everyone has done amazing things, and we've got some really fundamentals off the ground. We can now start getting some good tools, and we can also start getting efficient with everything else we're doing and get serious about building as well. So I just want to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this new server of mine. NeueCraft is definitely off to a good start. We're all having a good time, and we're all feeling very safe in a respectful way with good people who we all trust, and it's a wonderful feeling. It's good to be back playing Minecraft again in a place that feels so safe. So if you want to carry on and see what we're all going to be doing in this world, then please subscribe. I'm going to start doing some base tours, start going around from one person to the other and seeing what everyone else is up to, and hopefully we'll get up to a few more shenanigans as well as making some more amazing progress and making some fantastic builds. So we'll hopefully see you next time. Take care for now. Bye bye.